Hi, everyone. It's Kelly from the Hub. Of course, with our friend Pastor Jim for Bergstrasse. Hello there, Pastor Jim.
Good morning, Kelly.
How are you?
Good day, whoever.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah.
It's a good day. So we talk all the time about building relationships, that how important it is to do that in your universe. And so we thought today we would just do that with you. Every time before we start, we talk about this with you every time that we chat about life. And so we just wanted to really sort of, I guess, model that good behavior. There's times when checking in is the most important thing and not necessarily towards any specific goal. And
Yeah.
we're friends. Pastor Jim and I are work colleagues. We are friends. He's my pastor. And it's fun to have that relationship. It's fun. So we're just going to chat. So I was talking about this earlier, and I'll just share it with all of you guys. I had my second shot yesterday, my second COVID vaccine. My arm only hurts a little. Like it doesn't, I got it in my, okay. So there's conversation because I got it in my right arm because the nurse lady said to me, she happened to be a lady, sorry. The nurse person said to me, "What arm do you want it in?" And I said, "Well, what arm are you supposed to get it in?" Like, I don't know. And she said, "You should get it in whatever arm you get it in, you should move it around a lot. So I would recommend that you get it in your dominant arm."
So you said this was your second shot.
Well, but that happened on my first one, and then I got the same arm this time.
No, you got the same arm.
Well, are you not? What the hell?
I mean, the vaccine's only going to be a day now.
That's it. That's it. Only my right side is vaccinated. Or wait, if you get it on your right side, does that mean your left side's vaccinated? I don't know. Whatever. So I did it, and I well hydrated myself, and
Someone else told me about that too.
yeah, I don't.
Making sure you drink water.
Yeah,
I think I heard it was before.
I did both. I did before and after, and I guess, and I had it like in the afternoon yesterday. So I think that gave it plenty of time to like do stuff if it was gonna.
To work through your body. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm all right. I'm doing the 2 weeks though, because you're supposed to wait that 2 weeks after.
So when the 2 weeks are over, are you just gonna, like burst out into the world again?
I can't. Well, the nurse said to me, she said, "Are you gonna celebrate?"
Are you?
Well, I don't know what that means. Okay, isn't it strange? Celebrate used to mean like a list of a couple of different things, and now I said, "Well, I'm gonna go home." And then I felt like I was sort of being dumb. I was like, "Well."
So in some ways, I'm a bit jealous, but in some ways, I'm not. That you already have your vaccine.
I know.
Done twice.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten mine yet.
There was a window open on Wellspan, and a friend saw there was a window open, and she called several of us, and we all got in.
Well, and I'll be honest, it's only been within the last week or two that I've been more diligent about trying to get a vaccine.
Yeah.
Because for me, I also realized too that I don't consider myself in any of the categories that are more urgent.
Yeah. I do fit the category. I fit 2 of the boxes on the 1A. And so I will also say this. Normally I would wait.
Mhm.
But we're starting a new homeless day center at the hub, and we're starting it on April 5th. And we actually picked that date because I'll be 2 weeks after my second vaccine. So,
Sure.
and doing that is important to do now. So it was all about timing.
Well, and I mean, so I'm on 2 lists right now.
Yeah.
And then, actually, I check the CVS site website too periodically, but, um, thing is, there are very limited number of CVS sites in Lancaster County.
Yeah.
Um, my gosh, I was talking to, so I was talking to him over the weekend. He went to York to get a vaccine. And then I was talking to someone else on another conversation in one of our congregations, and they said they drove to Chambersburg to get a vaccine. And they are in one of the categories where they needed to have a vaccine.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were definitely in the first phase.
Yeah.
But I'm of the mindset too that there are other people who are much more compromised than I am. Not to say that I'm
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
but are in much more situations where they need it better. So
Yeah. Well, and that's my position as well. I mean, I do check off 2 of those boxes, but I, it was about I need to be able to do this thing for work, and I want to be able to do it as safe as we could.
well, and for me, honestly, I'm beginning to hear how there's probably a majority of people in my congregation that have at least one, and most have already the second shot.
That's wonderful.
But then again, the people that are in my congregation, most of them fit into the first phase.
Yeah. Yeah. So after this, I am doing an interview with Will from the library. We're going to do a thing about bees.
Will.
Will, he does development.
Oh, I do, but do they?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay, so
Or this isn't you and I talking.
I'm already used to this, that we're just chitter chattering, and I forgot that like people are going to see this.
I know we're being observed.
I know, right? So Will is the development director at the library, and he, well, okay, I'm not
Will's
trying
a cool guy. Will is a very cool guy.
Will is a very cool guy.
I
Okay,
only met him once on the screen.
yeah, so I actually found this grant because I was searching for grants, and it was a grant for a beehive, like an observational beehive that you could put in the library.
Wait. You're going to put a beehive in the library?
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of dangerous.
It's so cool. No. So it's observational. So it's like behind plexiglass in a wall.
Oh, like
You
you
can-
see at the museum, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they have those, like, there's a store. Oh, Weaver's Orchards has the one that you can see, because they also sell their honey, and so they have part of their hive is in behind plexiglass. It's so cool. And so I happened to see this grant. Do you know who sponsors the grant? Wegmans, the grocery store.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool as all hell. So I was like, oh, we have to do this grant. And so I sent it to him. That was 2 years ago. I sent him the grant. I said, we should do this, man. This is so awesome. It totally goes with all the things we do. You're a beekeeper. I mean, he's a beekeeper anyway. And so it's finally happening. And so we're doing this little series to talk about bees. Oh, you guys can't see probably. I'm wearing can you see it now? I'm wearing my bee shirt. Isn't it cute? There's little bees on it. Yeah, so Will and I are going to talk about bees. And we're getting our observational hives so that we can, and I think we're going to get new bees for it. That's what Will suggested, that you can. I didn't know this. I gotta say, there's a lot of things that I did not know. I didn't know you could just like purchase bees.
Don't you have to have a hive for them or a place to live, or do they build their own place?
Yeah, but this hive, once we get the hive in, we'll buy the bees. I don't know where you buy them from. That's Will's job. I just hang out.
I bet Wegmans.
Probably Wegmans. Feel like, so we got the grant. Where are the bees? Oh, I do know that you can buy ladybugs through Amazon, which bothers me.
Ladybugs through well, no, wait. What can't you buy through Amazon?
Well, maybe
I bet you can get that queen bee from Amazon too.
like a special, like, I don't know. I just put up that size. I don't know what size queen bees are. They're big, but I don't
Well,
think they're that big. They're not murder
you get
hornets.
some space to travel in as she travels, to your location.
Her little palace.
And do you know what? Yeah. And I would put her way far out because, I mean, as she's been tied up in that little box traveling across the country, I mean.
Well, if it's a palace, maybe she's really, maybe it's very posh. I don't know. I don't know what like the universe of bees, but yeah, you can. So the beehive's coming. We're super excited about it because the kids are gonna like it. We're gonna do stories about bees. We're gonna do like science things for older kids about bees. We're gonna talk about honey, pollination, earths, like all that stuff.
So when my granddaughters get back from Italy, I'm gonna have to take them over to show them.
Wait, when are they coming over? Are they really coming back?
July.
We just told everybody. July?
Yeah, even my parents, if my mother's checking in, she may not know this by now. Sorry, Mom.
You just learned news. Oh, that's so good that the girls are coming back.
So it's sometime in July.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, you'll definitely have to. And did you see? Oh, wait. Do you know what else is at the library? Not that I'm trying to make this library.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna ask you about that because a couple of days ago, well, maybe it was a week ago already, I check out Facebook, and and I check out things at the library, and there was a UFO that landed in the library.
Yeah. So
really, can you tell us about that?
This is so cool. This is so cool. So we got another grant. So we have the community garden, right? And last year we grew over 800 pounds of organic produce that we give to Effort Area Social Services to help supplement the pantry. Yeah, it's fantastic. And so Mike Eichenlaub, who's the president of the library board, also runs the community garden, and he's getting his master gardener certification. I guess that's what it is. Yeah. And so he's like super excited about this. I mean, he loves it for the social services part, and he loves the gardening part too. And so we're getting even a bigger garden. We're getting more spaces this year, and we're super excited about it. And like, there's more people involved, and it's going to be great. So also with that, we got a grant for a lettuce tower.
Wait. A lettuce tower?
Okay, so it's
lettuce ruin the ground.
I know, but this is hydroponic. It's self-watering, and it looks like a spaceship. And well, I don't know how many kinds of lettuce we're using, but I think spinach and different kinds of lettuces we're going to put in there.
So the part that I like, I might have to try one for my house here. The self-watering thing, I forget to water my plants.
Oh,
the only time my plants, how I know they need water, they look like this.
Do you know there's actually an app for that? Actually, there's more than one app for that. Yeah, you can get, okay. So a lot of them you have to pay for.
Does it actually water the plants too?
No. Oh man, I wish. In fact, I got an alert yesterday because I'm also trying to be much better with my plant management. I used to be good, and then I was terrible. And so I'm trying to get back into the groove. So yeah, so there's going to be a hydroponic, well, it's there already. There's a hydroponic lettuce tower. I don't think we put the plants in yet. That's in the lobby of the library. And we're going to leave it there for, a while. So it was a really cool grant. And then of course we're going to do, cool stuff with it.
So there's bees coming to the library. There's lettuce coming to the library. All we need are people coming to the library.
Well, I'm still having a conversation about the library, but just so you know, there's a book sale this Friday outside and you can browse. So we've had other kinds of book sales over the past several months. We're trying out different things just because of, COVID safety and all that stuff. But we're doing like the old school ones that we've always had that we used to be like just be in the lobby of the library.
Yep.
We're doing an outside one under tents. So people can feel like they can hang out more.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be a little chilly on Friday, but that's okay. I'll be there. I'm helping out.
Hey, at least I don't think we need umbrellas.
I think, okay, I saw 49%.
Oh.
That's okay. We're under tents. It's totally okay.
Under tents. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So it's good. So wait, I can't just talk about the library the whole time. What's going on with you? How are things? How are the congregants? How are the
So the congregants, quite honestly, are probably getting a little antsy.
What are they antsy about?
Well, we haven't seen each other since before Christmas.
Oh,
We
are
haven't
you
been
guys starting? Are you starting back with in person?
someday.
Oh, you're having, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Is that what they're sort of antsy about? Because they like some of them want it, and so you guys have to like talk about that and see if that's.
some do, some don't, and it's probably just about split even. So it's like,
Oh,
and they want me to make the decision, and it's like, oh.
yeah. I mean, so the governor came out yesterday and like lowered some stuff, but that's April 4th.
Right. Which is Easter, by the way.
I know. I was gonna say that was handy. I mean, he may or may not have done it. Well, I don't know. I mean, the numbers are trending down, but still. I know. Not in Lancaster County.
Right. They just went back up again.
Oh no.
And that's the thing is we've established our metric for where we would go back.
Yeah.
Where the positive test rate would be 5% or less for 14 days.
And
We've only gotten as low as 6.3. And now I checked this morning, we're at 7.4 again.
yeah. Well, and that's the thing because
I get you got it. It's okay to take some risks.
Yeah.
And so one thing I appreciated. So you all know that I have family that's living in Italy right now, and my daughter-in-law posted something yesterday where, and I knew this, Italy went into another stage of lockdown.
Yeah, I saw that
today, and it just means that they can't leave their house.
But it's because of the variants that are sort of in Western Europe right now. Germany's having some fun.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of other stuff going on too there.
Oh, okay.
It's really kind of challenging there. But anyway, my daughter-in-law made the comment. So, so now because she's homeschooling her daughters.
Yeah.
And just so now we can just do stuff in the backyard or whatever. And she goes, it's quite different than a year ago. She said a year ago we were all scared, nervous, frightened. Now we're kind of like, oh well, we know what to do this time around and we can manage it. And I think that's a gift when we can realize that part of it, that
yeah,
hey, we're going to be okay,
right?
With our precautions. So when it gets back to the congregation, I'm starting to check around and see what they really want to do.
Well, and your congregation is older, and it's harder for them to fight something if they get it. So I don't know. I'm on your side. I would err on the side of caution too.
Well, and that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now. I mean, but we are going to do some things outside. So
oh yeah.
So you plug the library, I'll plug Bergstrasse.
Oh yeah, feel free. Yeah.
So Easter weekend, we're going to there's going to be a service here Saturday night at 7:30. That is sort of like the Easter Vigil for those people who understand that. It's like the waiting.
Oh yeah.
The tomb. Now we're like waiting. He rises on Sunday. So what do you do day 2? Well, you wait and you tell stories, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to sit around a fire and tell the stories of our faith.
Oh, that's cool, and that's really different.
Yeah. So if you want to come out, it's at Bergstrasse.
That's cool.
On the hill in East Ephrata, and 7:30 Saturday evening, April the 3rd. Bring your lawn chair, bring a flashlight, bring a face mask. Yes, bring a face mask.
Yeah.
Wear it, and we'll
That's
socially.
really cool. I think that's a cool thing to do.
And then Sunday morning, Easter morning at 6:15 a.m.
For those of us who are early risers.
For those of you that are early risers, and if you come Saturday night and you bring a tent, I'll let you sleep out in the backyard at the church.
Oh my heaven's sakes.
So we go to the top of the hill into the cemetery, at the old cemetery gate, we gather. We remember our baptism and we watch the sunrise in the
That's
east.
cool. That's fun.
So yeah, so that's at 6:15 on Sunday morning. So
Cool.
So we're doing that kind of stuff outside, and then I should back up a little bit too. So we've also been doing some things with Holy Trinity congregation here in Ephrata also.
Yeah.
But it's actually one of the blessings that happened through COVID. The pastor there and I both called each other up and said, "No, what do we do?"
Right.
It's like,
yeah.
So we started doing things together, and it's been very well received. So on Palm Sunday,
which is the Sunday before,
which is March the 28th,
right?
We've been live streaming services from Holy Trinity. They have the equipment to do that. So I go down there Sunday mornings and we live stream a service, and there's a few of us there and whatever. But on Palm Sunday, we're going to do the live stream of the service.
Yeah.
But then immediately afterwards, at about 10:30 on Sunday, March the 28th, we're inviting people to come out for a blessing of the palms.
Okay. Do you guys have the tradition that, so in my church growing up, my grandparents did this with a group of other seniors, I guess. I'm not sure who did it. They made palm crosses out of the palm fronds from the previous year. So we had palm fronds, they saved them. So we had palm fronds on Palm Sunday. And then the palm, you like had it at church, and then you gave it back at the end. And because then that group of people, whoever they were, my grandparents did it, they made palm crosses. I don't know how you do that. This is the gesture for that. And then you got a palm cross. You would like exchange it for a palm cross, and that was from the palm frond before.
Oh, interesting. Now, I like kind of the way that you say that. I'm familiar with making the crosses, but not in the way that you said from last year's fronds and picking
Yeah, they kept it. So you would, when you left church, you would give your palm frond and take a palm cross that was made over the year. Yeah, and okay, so I don't know who makes those. I don't know how to make them. I wonder if people still do it, because who's going to make them?
So the answer to that is I don't know, because this last year we didn't have a Palm Sunday service.
Oh, right, yeah.
And the year before, it was only my first Sunday here.
Oh, you started on Palm Sunday. Oh, that's funny.
So now we have this year. It's like, well, unfortunately, though, I can tell you we're not going to be able to do that this year because of the type of palms that we've ordered. The fronds are the long.
Yeah.
We're getting the ones that look like leaflets, that have all of the. They're actually supposed to be eco-friendly, so that, and hard to do that. But the congregation that I came from, oh my gosh, there were people that sit there. They needed something to do during the sermon, and they would just take the fronds, make crosses, and say to the people around them, "Do you want a cross?"
In the middle, like during the sermon, they were just like, and then they would give.
Well, that was more interesting than the sermon. Come on, I get that. So they would just, 2 minutes later, and here's your cross.
Okay, so maybe you should talk about it with your pals, with the congregants, and say, we should order different fronds next time, not now, you already did it. And then like have it be a thing, like a fellowship cross making thing.
I would need to make sure they know how to make them though too. But yes,
Well, someone who's watching
right.
has to know. And they'll tell us, I know how to make the poem, the crosses. And then we'll all woohoo them and then call them and then
And we'll have to remember that for next year.
and do a tutorial. Yeah, but here's the thing. Maybe it takes a bit to make 200 and you get all excited and you could be the poem frond cross makers for the town. I don't know. I got a little excited about that.
Whoa.
I don't know. You guys, it's like coffee and poem fronds. I don't know, but like a better name.
I think it should be mimosas and palm fronds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As you know, underneath the palm trees, we would be sipping our mimosas. This is not a mimosa, by the way.
This may or may not be. I always say that. Well, actually, that's not what I say. I say it's something else, but you know, this is the big cup in the morning.
I have a yellow cup, but you know.
And okay, totally changing the subject. You change your cup all the time. You have do you have like those kinds? I don't know. Do you have like that set that's all different colors? Fiesta ware?
It's not Fiesta ware, but I have the multicolored china.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have red, orange, yellow, blue, green, and purple. 6 colors.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Cups, mugs, bowls, dinner plates.
Really?
And small plates. Yeah. And you know what's really weird? Is the days when I don't plan it and I pull the same color out.
Oh.
That's too weird.
Huh. So
Rachel Ray, that's who it is.
Oh, she has those.
The plates are round.
Yeah.
They're square, also round. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. So wait, so when you set a table for like 4 people or whatever,
mm-hmm.
you don't all have red, it's all different. It's like a whole rainbow. Oh, that's glorious. Oh, that's so cool.
I will ask you, so what's your favorite color?
Oh, because if you get green and that's my favorite color, I might be super sassy or sad. And so I would be, or demanding. So I would say, well, can I have the green? And then you would go, of course. But if I had a purple underplate, I would have to make a decision if that went or didn't go. So,
or I would go to the basement where I have another set and pull out the same one. Because that's me. Or if you would rather have the formal china, I also have formal china too.
Well, okay, I have white plates.
And that is not colored. Well, it is, but it's not like this. It's bone china direct from England.
Oh. Do I really still have it? Ooh, I'm having a really thoughtful moment. I'm going to have to go upstairs after this and think about it. I believe I was given my grandmother's china. Well, I'm going to have to investigate. I don't know. I mean, clearly, okay, because in my house,
it's probably in one of those boxes that you haven't opened since the time you moved there, and you have no idea what's in it anymore.
I'm not sure where even the box is. I'll have to look. It's definitely in the attic, though. Okay, let's just be very clear. Neither the Pope or the Queen has come over, so that's what you save those things for, so I'm good. Okay, so it's funny. I'm not Catholic, but in our family, you would save the good things for the Pope, who would never come over, or the Queen of England. I don't know why I don't even know. We never said the president or
me
or Pastor Jim. Well, you know what? I wonder if we ever had our pastor over for dinner. He came over for my confirmation.
That's scary. Inviting the pastor to dinner.
Well, duh. what do you even talk about? No, hold on. But so yeah, I'm going to have to look for that china. I think it has pink flowers on it. I'm going to have to look. It's funny, like the heritage of your china. I don't even know if I have it.
Well, I only know the heritage of my china because I happened to be in London when I bought it there.
Oh, okay. I don't know where.
And that's a whole nother story.
I was going to say, yeah.
I'm not going to talk about that one today, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go find. I have white plates. And when I bought those plates, and they're old now. Like, not like antique old, but like, they're getting worn. It's probably time to get a new set of china or, dishes, let's say. I'll think about Rachel Ray. I think a rainbow table could be really fun and joyful.
It's nice. It's my everyday china.
But does food look weird on it?
Some.
See, that's what I was always worried about.
I mean, your broccoli might get lost in the green.
Or look weird on orange. I don't know. I don't know why that was
a concern on the purple.
Yeah.
And the blue plate is really, really lonesome because you only have blueberries.
Then maybe you should save the blue plates for like roast and mashed potatoes.
And then there's me.
You don't care.
I don't care. I just pick up the plate. I need a plate. My mother taught me many, many years ago not to eat right out of the pot on the stove.
Well, but you live alone.
Sorry, Mom. That happens every once in a while. Because I live alone, yes.
I was going to say, right, you live alone. Nobody's going to know or care. It would be funny if you texted me and be like, I'm eating out of the pot. I'll be like, I'm calling your mom.
So the truth is, and I'm just thinking about this, I haven't done this recently, but maybe it's time to get out the good china just for me.
Well, now that we're having this conversation, I think so too. And I had forgotten that I had it. Because, okay, the Pope's not coming over. I was raised during Pope John Paul II, and because my stepdad was Hungarian and he's Hungarian, oh no, he's Polish, but that's close. And that's
100 miles.
It's, they're sisters. That, like, he was our dude, and like we liked him. We just liked him and thought he was cool. But like, I don't hang out with popes, so.
But I hang out with important people.
Yeah. Well, and everybody's an important person to have over. So maybe, yeah.
That's exactly what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Saving that stuff for good. And it's weird because I got over that with a couple other things. We were gifted a hand sewn like lap quilt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so quilts are huge in my family. Like that's like a thing in my family. My grandmother was part of a quilting circle. My mom really wanted to start quilting. She hasn't yet. She will, but she hasn't yet. But it's like a thing. We've gone to the Kutztown Fair and gone to the quilt barn. For Mom and I would spend hours. I'm totally truthful about that time. And we would spend hours. She bought like a couple of quilts there. So we were gifted a hand sewn, a hand quilted lap quilt. And I didn't know but then I was like, who am I saving it for? The Pope's not coming. And if the Pope comes or the Queen, they don't want to sit under a lap quilt. So I use it now. And
they're not going to care. They're just going to be happy to be with you.
Right. So I am trying to use those things that I always said I would save for good. Because if you don't, when are they going to get used?
It's like, I always heard it. I heard as a kid a lot, it's, especially when it comes to savings and savings of money.
Yeah.
You put money away in a banking account and,
yeah.
And, save it for a rainy day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, rainy days come and I just go hide. I don't want to get wet.
Right.
But maybe
Right.
every day, but every day is a rainy day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah. That's, yeah. I mean, there's certainly things that I want to like pass down, but not everything.
right,
Those
right.
things were meant to be used. They weren't meant to be, I mean, I'm not, the dog's not eating off of them. I mean, whatever, but yeah.
So this is interesting. We've gotten to a point where I want to reflect on some things that we've shared today, which is really, I think is very awesome.
Yeah.
And and to say to our people that are watching and listening is this truly was not planned.
Yeah. No,
This
no.
conversation was totally not planned.
We talked about 8 different topics.
We talked about 8 different things. And I think that's the thing that I want to share with people is
Yeah.
that and I'm guilty of this, of when I meet people, I want to have a purpose. I need to have a reason.
Right. 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 Right.
And really that the moments that we just take and we just use the moment in the moment and talk and listen to one another are the best, are the most life-giving opportunities and experiences that we often have. So that's number one. Number two, and I remember, I don't know how long ago it was now that when you were talking about Will,
Yeah.
the beekeeper,
Yeah.
and I think I heard you say Will the beekeeper because that's what he likes to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's the other thing too is love to do.
Hmm.
Go do what you love to. And if you can't do it at your own house or at your own home, find a place where you can do it, i.e. the library.
Yeah.
There's that. And just, so that was number two. Number three is also just that, and this was just in the last few moments, just before I took over the conversation, when we were talking about the things that we have and the things are to be used.
Yeah.
That's what I want us to remember also, that things are to be used. People are to be loved.
Yeah.
And too often, I think we get them confused. We love our things and we abuse our people. We abuse our friends, probably unknowingly.
Yeah.
But the things that we say, the things that we do around people, regardless whether they are family or not, whether they are blood family or not, too often I think we hurt people and love our things. So let's learn to use our things.
Yeah.
And share them with everybody that we love, the people that we love.
That's perfect. Thanks.
Thank
As
you.
always, we always have a good time together. I
We
hope you
did.
enjoyed us chatting. You
Reflow.
do that with somebody else.
Yeah.
On the phone, text, like this.
Meet a friend, make a friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Or somewhere socially distant with a mask on. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have fun out there, everybody.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.